China has no role in choosing next Dalai Lama, says Arunachal Monastery Head.
Here's a summary of the article.
China has no authority at all to get involved in choosing the next Dalai Lama, especially since the Chinese government does not believe in religion, and the succession is entirely a spiritual matter for the Tibetan people, the head of the Tawang Monastery in Arunachal Pradesh has said. The head of the second largest monastery in the world after the Potala Palace in Tibet's Lhasa said only the current Dalai Lama and the Tibetan people have the right to decide about the succession of the Tibetan spiritual leader, and China has no role to play in the matter. The Chinese government does not believe in religion. How can a government that does not believe in religion decide the next Dalai Lama? The succession plan is a matter of religion and faith. It is not a political issue, he told PTI in an interview. China does not have any right to even get involved in the process of choosing the next Dalai Lama. Only the current Dalai Lama and his followers have the right to decide on the issue, he said. Mr. Rinpoche said the Tibetan people will never accept any decision on the issue by China, and that Beijing's attempt to get involved is part of efforts to capture the Tibetan heritage and hold control over the Tibetan people. It will be difficult for China to win the hearts of the people of Tibet. China is tightly controlling Tibet. The authorities do not even allow people from outside to meet Tibetans. There are so many restrictions. It is important that countries like India support the Tibetans, he said. China has been insisting that the selection of the next Dalai Lama has to be decided within Chinese territory and that it has to have a say in the matter.
This post received a score of 23,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Anybody heard from the Panchen Lama lately? Whatever happened to that kid?
He's alive according to the Dalai Lama, and it makes sense why China wouldn't kill him.
Why won't they kill him?
If the Dalai Lama chooses a new Panchen Lama, China could come out with the one they kidnapped. Then there would be 2 Panchen Lamas that the Dalai Lama has selected. Also, once the Dalai Lama dies, China will take out the Panchen Lama to try and proclaim a new Dalai Lama.
There already are 2 Panchen Lamas, Gedhun Choaki Nyima, who the Dalai Lama named in 1995 and was kidnapped and hasn't been seen since then, and Gyaltsen Norbu, the Chinese puppet. Edit. I misread what you said. You are correct, but I'll leave my comment up for information's sake.
So Dalai Lama could say he knows the team Gedhun has died and name a third successor outside the country, so nobody would believe China. Another option, I suppose, let them bring him back and kill the Panchen Lama and find him again. That's not very Buddhist thing to do. It might reduce suffering though, so who knows?
He has said that he may not reincarnate, thus ending the entire Dalai Lama, Panchen Lama chain forever.
It would just evaporate all the problems China has now. Buff.
It's either China gets a hold of the Pope of Buddhism to exert control over Tibet, or they exert control the old-fashioned way. Since the outcome is the same, the Dalai Lama has no intentions to make it easy for them. Thus his desire to not reincarnate and deny the CCPA use of their hostage.
They'll name one and Buddhists in India'll name another. In a couple decades there'll be scholarly studies on the differences between 2 diverging faiths.
Greater than differences between 2 diverging faiths. Tibetan Buddhism is already a very different sect from the more mainstream Mahayana and Theravada Buddhism.
I'm aware. I'm saying this'll just be normalized and eventually be split into Tibetan Buddhism and IDK Indian Himalayan Buddhism or something. Probably a catchier name.
Can we call it Buddhism as designed by the state of Mao? Or something along those lines? It needs a fitting acronym.
BDSM for the people.
The People's BDSM of China.
Splitter.
Didn't China kidnap the kid who was supposed to become the Dalai Lama?
Didn't China kidnap the Panchen Lama after the Dalai Lama had named him as a child, and so once he dies there will be no one able to find his next reincarnation?
That's what I had heard.
One would think that didn't need to be said.
Why does it feel like he's been the same age for the past 30 years?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.